Welcome my friends and welcome back. Now on this video, 1 second, let me go to the sound. That's it. Now in this video we will do the planet Belsavis on the Republic part, and also we'll do the Arc planetary quest. So in case you forgot, we have attacked the Emperor of the Sith Empire. A lot of empire in that sentence, and we lost. We almost become a Sith, but then our old master appeared to us and well, helped us leave his influence. So let's go to the galaxy map and let's travel to Belsavis and see how the Republic part on this planet is. Now section 10, in case you don't know, is it requires you to be level 50 to actually go and do that part. And on the last part of section 10, that was in the beginning of the game, you will have the opportunity to recruit HK51. But now you can just, if you only do HK51 on one character, you can buy that companion on all of your other characters. So let's go to the galaxy map and travel to Belsavis.
Master SWTOR, we've arrived at Belsavis. Have you learned anything?
The Empire just launched a surprise attack there. Dangerous prisoners are freed from their cells to wreak havoc down on the surface.
Mere digression. The Emperor has only one true goal: the annihilation of all life on this world.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Wiping out an entire planet isn't easy.
We don't know how the Emperor intends to destroy all
Nice
life on
view,
their
as
surface.
always.
We have one lead. Intelligence indicates a high-ranking Imperial named Executor Krennis recently arrived on world.
Krennis is a pure-blooded Sith, fanatically loyal to the Emperor. Whatever the plan is, he's the one tasked with carrying it out.
What else can you tell me about Executor Krennis?
Unlike most of the Sith world, Krennis was not born with an affinity for the Force. Despite this, he has risen quickly through the ranks of the Emperor's army. It would be a mistake to underestimate him.
Any tablet, a member of our order, is already on the surface looking for Krennis. She'll help you find the Executor, but she isn't strong enough to stop him. That task falls on you.
If these are the most dangerous criminals in the galaxy, should we just leave them loose?
If the Emperor succeeds in his ritual, all life in the galaxy will be extinguished.
What your companion says is true. The Jedi do not turn their backs on those in need. Do not endanger your mission, but do what you can to help the Republic restore order. Go to the planet's surface and move down at the coordinates I'm sending you now. May the Force be with you.
Okay, let's get out of our ship. Weird looking planet.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Yeah, well, let's bring Kira back
Glad to be back.
and continue.
Welcome to Wikula Station, gateway to the Belsavis penal colonies. Feel free to ask me about our correctional facilities.
Candidate 05, this is a prison, not a tourist attraction. Master Jedi, good to have you aboard. Boarding plates already okayed your admittance. I take it you're armed?
What can you tell me about Belsavis?
Not much, I'm afraid. Only the worst of the worst find themselves here. Be glad your stay is only temporary. Normally, I confiscate your equipment, but The warden wants you planetside ASAP. Given the situation, I figure he'll want you to carry me.
Tell me what's happening.
It's bad. Can't say much else. Just take the shuttle and report to the warden immediately. And be careful, it's nasty down there.
It's bad, man, it's worse. You go, I stay. Oh, I level up. Nice. Did I learn something new? No, at 51. Finally, I'll have 2 for sleep.
So, the Jedi finally arrives. Started to think you'd gotten cold feet. I'm Warden Plate. This here's my second in command, Growl. Now, let's get one thing straight. This is my prison. You want to help out, bust a few heads? Fine. But you'll do things my way. Understand?
What's this all about?
You haven't heard? Got ourselves a planet-wide stampede on our hands. This facility houses some of the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. It was one of the Republic's best-kept secrets until the Empire caught on.
Our guards found a subspace transmitter in one of the prison wards. Crude, but functional. Must have taken decades to strap together.
Blasted thing led the Imperials right to us. They snuck in, sprang the prisoners, and blew open the armories in a single strike.
I need to know who or what we're dealing with here.
Only the worst of the worst find themselves in my prison. Use your imagination. The military's already sent a few elite detachments our way. Been about as useful as a tauntaun in a sandstorm.
Last we heard, they'd lost the deep prison and encountered some unknown species in the maximum security wing. And they're getting pummeled.
Let them sweat. Our priority is securing this level, and that means stamping out a gang of lunatics calling themselves the Condemned. They're all second and third generation prisoners, born and raised right here in the prison, just as twisted as the scum they're descended from.
Sounds like they got a pretty raw deal.
Save your sympathy. They're animals, every last one. Thanks to them, our security fields are down and our access to the armories has been cut off. We're sitting naked here. If we can retake the armories and get those fields back online, we'll be in business. Then we'll... Wait, what's that?
Warden! Return fire!
Ah, I don't have it yet. Well, Warden is down.
Seal up the wing! No one gets in or out without my say-so! Kelsa, how's the warden?
Dead, sir. Clean shot to the head. I think that makes you the new warden.
I hadn't thought of that.
Let's talk about action.
Now isn't the time for that, Warden. These people need you.
All right. I'll do what I can for now. Securing this station is our first priority. Another ambush like that and we're through. Our security field should keep the prisoners out. Some condemned saboteurs trashed the field generator. The whole network is down.
Leave it to me, sir. A few tools, a little elbow grease, and I'll have that generator back up in no time.
The generator could still be crawling with prisoners. I feel a lot better knowing someone was watching our back.
She'll be safe. You have my word.
I'll hold you to that.
Just let me slip into something more blaster resistant.
The generator isn't far. Just keep those lunatics away from Kelsa. Give them one for the war.
Waiting for the elevator. Da, 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 da. Well, look at that. They are growing the wrong crops. Oh, that's where I have to go. Or not? Oh, come on. This is only a big wall. Ah, god damn it. It's really annoying that in this game there is no flying. Because on Belsavis, well, you spend a lot of time just driving around. So let me guess, I have to go all around. And of course they're attacking me. Yeah. Oh, come on. Really, game. I have. They should really remake some of these maps, honestly. Or just introduce flying and that's it. Finally. Why can I get away? Well, where is it? This is beginning to be extremely annoying, honestly. That's the power. Yeah. Of course. I need to cut out the sound. Sometimes it is really loud and sometimes it is not. That's it.
That should do it. Throw the switch and cross your fingers.
Even better, the boost jump-started the station's internal generators. We're rerouting power to them now.
That means the prisoners won't be able to knock out the fields again, right?
For the time being, you did good. And thank you for looking after Kelsa. She's only a junior corrections officer. I hate to see anything happen to her. On that note, I just received intel from Republic Command that those condemned lunatics have already responded to our shield restoration. They just hit another armory. This one's unique, though. It's stocked with all kinds of prototype weaponry, including our new Magnetar rifles.
How does this affect the station's security?
Worst case scenario, the station won't have any security. The Magnetar rifles were specifically designed to disrupt energy shields. The technology is experimental, but effective. Our security fields won't last against one of those things. A single shot takes a while to load up, but it could punch right through our defenses.
Why would you even carry that kind of weaponry?
We kept a few on hand after some prisoners got loose and barricaded themselves in their cells. Never thought they might be used against us. I need you to get to that armory and secure those weapons. Those maniacs escape with even one rifle. It's over for us. Try not to kill anyone if you can. There's been enough death already. Bring the rifles back to the station once you retrieve them. We're all out.
Here, these stun grenades should take the fight out of them.
Incapacitated prisoners. Okay. Don't. Well, that was close. Ah, it's a bonus quest, got it. Took it already. Stop resetting my camera, god damn it. Really, elevator every goddamn time.
Welcome back. Glad to see you made it. Calling rifles, no less. I appreciate you keeping the body count to a minimum. Last thing we need is to provoke the rioters even further. With the shield generator online and the magnetar rifles back in our hands, we'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
Any other weapons I should be worried about the prisoners getting their hands on?
Just the usual assortment of blasters and vibroblades. Good news. We finally have a lead on the condemned ringleader. Found this hull recording on one of the plane's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Miranos. Like you, I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rotted the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
It goes on from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
Sounds like he has every reason to be upset.
Don't buy into the whole hero of the people routine. He's injected just enough truth into his rants to rally his followers. Uranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
Why are Imperials fraternizing with convicts?
The Empire's been egging them on in hopes of escalating the riots. They get more than they bargained for. Uranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Uranos is there, eliminate it. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight can go a long way.
Hopefully the Force will provide an alternative to violence. You just stay here and keep an eye on the station.
Will do. Hang on to those stun grenades Kelsa gave you. Kill the Imperials if you like, but again, I prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
Oh, I've done my personal. Oh, new year. Can I give you something? Yes, I can. Let's make Kiram much powerful. Oh, that's it. Finally, the elevator. My biggest nemesis. Can I go there? I wonder. Let's see. Well, where is the mount? Not that. It's over here.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following training routes.
Is that over there?
Please sit
Oh,
down.
let's see. Yes, it is. I think. So this is the seat base where it is. This is the Republic Guard. Wait a second. No, it is done. Oh, weird. I thought my daily for the galactic seasons is not done, but it is.
Whoa, hold on. You're the Jedi who was supposed to be home. I know what this looks like, but I told her to wait for you. She wanted to go outside, scout the area. I warned her if the Imperials didn't get her, the escaped convicts would. And it didn't listen.
You don't sound very upset.
I thought you'd show a little more emotion with the death of your friend.
You barely know him. He just worked here. Name's Taldi. And I heard I know Belsavis better than anyone, and asked me to help her. I had no idea what I was signing up for. I just want to get out of this alive.
Jedi aren't easy to kill. What happened to Emma?
She crawled back from her scouting mission, wounded and barely alive. Said she escaped from the Imperial patrol. I tried to help her, but I'm not a med-tech. She told me everything she learned out there, right up to her last breath. None of it was good news.
Give me a status report.
And it told me the Imperials are entrenched by the main reactor. They were taking orders from a pure-blood Sith. They have heavy weapons and a ray shield protecting their position. Nobody's moving them from that reactor anytime soon.
Why are the Imperials so determined to hold that position?
The reactor controls the security gates. The Imperials are sending troops deeper into the prison and making it impossible for us to follow them. We need a plan.
You know this prison. Have any bright ideas?
There might be one thing we could try. If you overload the energy relays feeding the sector's power grid, you could knock down that ray shield. We've got ion charges here. We can plant one at each power relay, detonate them simultaneously, and short out the Imperial defenses.
Give me the ion charges. Keep an eye on Ennis remains. See they're treated with respect.
Contact me when all the charges are in place. I'll detonate them from this control room. Good luck. And watch your back.
I guess she died. A Jedi Knight has died from a simple patrol, really, from a simple patrol. Lacking in training. Way too much. Tyrant, okay.
The ion charges are all in place. Take down that Sith ray shield.
I read you. Detonating the ion charges now. I cleared the way. Now comes a phone call. Taking out Sith heavy weapons. Good luck. I'll be standing by.
Lovely, isn't it? Come on, what the fuck, game? What the fuck? Honestly. Of course, go to the computer terminal. Please don't kill the prisoners. Yeah, right. You only give me 4 stun grenades. That is done. Again with the camera reset.
Well, the leaders aren't here. And you're going to want to hear this.
A neural disruptor? Can they even do that?
It's possible, sir. Would incapacitate us all. However, I should be able to recalibrate the security shields to block out its effects.
Do it. I don't want to be a twitching, drooling heap when the condemned get here. That's one crisis averted, but you better get back here fast. Once they realize the disruptor didn't work, they'll attack in force.
Just hold them off until I get there.
I'll try. No promises. Hurry back as soon as you can. We're all out.
And they have already respawned. Oh god damn. You know, in some games the respawn will be extremely good, but in others not so good. And of course slow, because every mob in this game has a slow on you. At least all of the mobs are running towards Kira. Poor Kira, but don't worry. After I go way too far, she will reset, and same with all the mobs. As I said. No. I need to get up there. How do I? Oh, come on.
There, good as new.
I should have just teleported. They should really redo the maps, honestly. They're so confusing on some of the planets. Okay. I need to go over there. Oh. Okay.
I've been expecting you. The fool who defied the Emperor's glorious will. Do you even understand what you threw away when you turned against him? Do you realize what others would give to serve his bidding?
I'm no puppet.
Nobody controls me, not even the Emperor. My mind is my own.
You all have masters, Jedi. You simply chose the Council over the Emperor. You'll regret that. I suppose I should thank you. You might become the Emperor's right hand. Usurped my lover's rightful place.
Colonel Harris, status report.
The reactor is offline and this area is sealed. Execution. The Jedi is here. Our distraction worked perfectly.
You did all this just to trap me?
The chaos Colonel Harris unleashed purchased the time I required to complete my mission.
Soon all life on this world will be destroyed. You, me, Christ, all of us sacrificed for the Emperor's glory. He will become immortal, all-powerful. He will raise up all those who serve with true devotion, and together we will rule the galaxy.
You're truly willing to die for the Emperor?
You refuse to see the truth. I didn't have to defeat you. Just slow you down. You've lost.
You will meet again at the Emperor's side, my love.
Let death take us all.
Yeah, insane, man. Insane, I tell you. Oh, I think she's invincible. Yeah, she was. Again, she's invincible.
else are allies having fun? Let's get this up and running again.
Thank you for slaying Colonel Harif. Her death at your hand has surely marked her as one of the chosen. She will receive a place of honor when the Emperor grants us eternal life.
You've been brainwashed. The Emperor has filled your head with false promises, so you'll throw your lives away for him.
I may not feel the Force as you do, Jedi, but I know its power transcends death. Spirits of ancient Sith linger in their tombs. Dead Jedi Masters guide their former Padawans. I've heard the tales. I know the truth. This delay has cost you. Now you cannot stop what is to come. The Emperor's will is inevitable.
Come in. Executive Crownis isn't here. He's already gone deeper into prison.
Maybe we can try using the prison's surveillance system. Let me see what I can cover up. The public reinforcements are finally on the way to secure that generator. Head back to my position. I'll start searching for Crownis.
Okay, fine, let's go.
Picking up lots of chatter on the comm network. Here, listen to this.
Alert! This is Dr. Gamtro. Our sector is overrun. We've taken refuge inside one of the unused containment vaults.
This is the only distress call we can send. Captors those rats and things to the hospital. Dr. Gamtro.
What does Dr. Gantrell do for the prison? Is he a medic?
No, a scientist. Dr. Gantrell and his team were working in the high security wing. Clearance way beyond my position. They all have sub-dermal tracking chips, so the Republic can locate them in an emergency. Dr. Gantrell must have figured we'd use the chips to find which vault they're hiding in.
Sounds like that isn't an option anymore.
The Imperials disabled all the monitoring stations, but if you repair them, I can pinpoint Dr. Gantrell's location.
I want to find him before Crownis does.
We still don't know the Imperials plan to destroy Belsavis, but there must be a reason he's after Dr. Gantrell. Call me when you get the monitoring stations up and running. I'll use them to locate the doctor.
And not that. Let's go back to the main base.
You were clear to the following travel routes.
And return to Warden Rail. Okay, where are the guards? Delay. Yep, delay. Oh, come on. 1 second. Sorry about that. I got disconnected.
It's too late. We held them off for a while, but they broke through. Most of our personnel fell back to the army. Kelso, she was a model officer. Those animals covered down without a second thought. Would have been a massacre if you hadn't warned us about that disruptor. God, they would die for this. The condemned, the Imperials, and Neos.
I thought you wanted to resolve all this without violence.
I've exhausted my mercy. Those maniacs wanted a bloodbath. I say we give it to them. Barricaded in the control room. We prevented them from slicing the central terminal remotely. Now they're trying to access it manually. I saved them with the Magnetar rifles for you. Should get you through the security fields. Get in there and finish this.
Nice. Ghostbusters.
How you work this thing? This antiquated tech is older than... Nero knows?
Company.
Master Jedi, my grandfather told me of your kind. I see now his stories were true. I'm glad our paths have finally crossed.
What's your game, Uranos?
I seek only justice. Neither I nor my comrades have committed any crime against the Republic.
We will have our freedom, one way or another.
Do shut up, Neronos. No one wants to hear another speech. Just kill this upstart. We came to negotiate, Imperial. Fight your own battles.
Speak for yourself. I'll take a fistful of Imperial credits over your crusade any day.
At least a few of you animals know the meaning of loyalty. As for you, Neronos, you can die with the rest.
My own men, throwing me to the Imperials for a few credits. Only a lifetime in prison will breed that kind of desperation. But please, put down your weapon and let us speak. No one else needs to die today. I would have negotiated sooner, but those Imperial watchdogs wouldn't allow it.
I thought they were your allies. Why the sudden change of heart?
The Empire's aims were never ours. They extended a helping hand, only to catch us by the throat. But if words are not enough, allow me to prove my sincerity. Attention, my fellow condemned. This is Neronos. Lay down your arms. It's time we resolve this peacefully.
Stop right there, you murdering scum! You won't poison this prison anymore! You're just standing there! Kill that lunatic so we can end this madness!
A Jedi never kills without reason, Rob. Let's hear what he has to say.
You're not gonna listen to that madman, are you? Did you just forget everything he's done?
Neither I nor any of the condemned have ever been convicted of a crime. We merely inherited our ancestors' sentences. All we want is our freedom. Perhaps a small piece of land on Belsavis, where we can live in peace. We deserve that much.
Only thing this nutcase deserves is a blaster bolt between the eyes. If you don't kill him, I will!
You've heard our demands. Do what you will. Just know that I'll die before I return to that cell.
Neronos is willing to forget the past one. It's time you did the same. Do the right thing and help him settle his people.
Yes, you're right. This has gone too far. You'll have your freedom, Neros. You're going to work for it. I expect you and your people to help us restore order here.
Agreed. And thank you for seeing reason. We will not forget this.
I'm just glad we were able to settle this without any more violence.
As am I.
The sector is more or less secure now. The Colonel Howard has been asking for assistance in the high security wing. I told him I didn't have any men to spare,
That you might be able to lend a hand.
He's expecting you now. You go on ahead. We've got things under control here. Just be careful. The innermost wings are real madhouses.
I wonder which one is the first, the Jedi Knight or the Sith Warrior? But after all of these events on the Jedi Knight, I guess it is the Jedi Knight that its stories first. And after a while, it's the Sith Warrior. Because the Empire's Wrath is becoming a Jedi Knight companion, Sith Warrior is becoming the Empire's Wrath. While we do the Belsavis, we already see that the Assistant Warden is actually the Warden. So, yeah, nice that they are on chain together. And I guess all of the others, other classes, they do come into the picture sometimes, either before or after the Jedi Knight. So we have to play them all to truly understand when they do come into the picture. I'm absolutely sure that someone on the internet has already pointed out each character, how it is in the events, which one is the first, second, third, and so on. But it's extremely nice that they are all chained together somehow.
Colonel Howard? Warden Grawl told me you could use a hand here.
That's right, I heard you put down a riot in his neck of the woods. Heck of a feat.
Certainly piqued my interest. Senator Judos, chairman of the Penal Oversight Committee, delighted to find you used to. You know, I'm about to propose some new legislation to the Senate. Old stuff, very controversial. But Generation Gordon can go a long way.
Senator, focus.
Right. Things just spiraled out of control here. Thousands of prisoners on the loose. Segregation thrown out the door. A veritable frenzy of interspecies violence.
You kept the prisoners segregated? What for?
These criminal types are notoriously intolerant of other species. The genocide you see here only proves our biggest concern is to try the Ratataki called the blood of Tala. But the raving fanatics bent on slaughtering every other species. They are ambitious, crafty. Recently took to ambushing warden droids and stripping away their power cores.
Intel suggests they're compiling the stolen power cores into one massive bomb. Probably mean to blast their way out of here.
Pretty resourceful for a bunch of murderous lunatics.
They're organized, I'll give them that. If the Ratataki break free, they'll kill anyone they find. Guards, prisoners.
Not to mention senators. You've got to see that bomb containing this madness.
These Ratataki aren't going anywhere.
Splendid. I knew we could count on you.
It'd probably be best to keep the Ratataki from acquiring any more power cores. If you can retrieve some of the power cores they stole, we should be able to modify the warden droids to prevent future tampering.
Dismantling that bomb comes first, though. There should be a security terminal somewhere in the area. Report in when you've defused the bomb.
Okay. Just here. Easy. Ah, those are the ratat whatever. Ratataki. So I have to kill him to take the scores after. Fucking god. Still missing.
Senator, I've disarmed the bomb. The Ratataki aren't going anywhere.
Excellent. A crisis contained is a crisis controlled. I'll inform Colonel Howard at once.
진화하고 무대부 수반원가구 소바다와 우니구다 돈띠다 마키치사.
What's that? Is someone else there?
와나투다 까파야니 꼬이레이토 깡기공.
Tell me the whole story, and more slowly this time.
이호로부터 저번 이 각소 엔달라에.
How's it go? I am a member of the Republic Senate. I don't answer to lecture you. Colonel Howard and I were overseeing a military exercise of sorts. Project No More Focus. We tested prisoners of varying species against one another and analyzed the results. All entirely consensual.
브라질어도 앞으로 오다. 비스도 바바울라.
What was the point of all these experiments?
We wanted to see how the different species fared under duress. Some performed quite well, others not so.
뭔가 바바기어도가 못 받아봐요. 우리 시험이다. 이거 뭐 길이 어떤 공기동고 바바와다.
How have you survived the Ratataki all this time?
미모노와 드베이디데 먹바드라 오나마오다. 이보나말레도다 미샤 까바노다세마. 기레스카체나다 와닌지가서 인이고다네.
Don't waste your time on the food I He made his bed, now I can lie.
You'll be safe in the minimum security. I can tell you how to get there.
If you're done fraternizing with prisoners, we can use you back at the base. You're the new developments. Colonel Howard, fill you in when you get here.
Okay, already respawned. That's great. Why the little prick senator?
SWTOR told me you defused the bomb. Not a moment too soon. And I see you brought back the stolen power cores. I'll have our engineers start modifying the warden droids immediately.
The Rakataki still have the run of the wing, but at least we've contained them. For now.
We need to talk about Project Noble Focus.
There'll be time enough for that once the Rakataki have been dealt with. Focus on the crisis at hand for now.
Our satellites have picked up a large number of Ratataki in the Nemoidian compound, up to their usual antics.
Here I was hoping it was just a social call.
The satellite images we've seen are pretty grisly. As far as we can tell, they're butchering the Nemoidians.
We've got to get down there and get started.
I'm not so concerned about saving the Nemoidians as I am putting down the Ratataki. We've confirmed that Solkaz, the blood of Talaf's ringleader, is personally overseeing this latest massacre.
He's everything you could want in a fanatical leader. Loud, ruthless, and utterly demanding.
Eliminating Solkaz will take the fight out of the Ratataki. Show them who's in charge. You've got to get down there and stop them.
When I get back, we're going to have a little chat about this project of yours.
Fine, just get it done.
Expect a bloody fight. Solkaz rarely does anything without someone dying.
Make sure it's not you.
I'll stop resetting my... I don't know what to do, honestly. I've turned it on, off, smart camera, and still... It's continue to reset. Well, someone was before me. God damn it, game. Ah, so if I press that I can go back to the front. That's nice. And there it is. And here they respawn.
still got a galaxy to save. Let's get back to it. You'll live.
That stench. Almost as bad as the Nemoidians. And your face. Disgusting. I will cut it off.
I do not fear you.
You laugh now. You will scream later. Your body will be discarded with the rest of the Nemoidian filth. Your head, I keep. And the lizards, they shall eat well tonight.
It's done. SWTOR cast spell in battle.
There, you see, bro? Problem solved.
You created that murdering slime, Senator. As far as I'm concerned, you're the problem.
You remember the warden? Afraid he doesn't much care about our little project.
Your little project jeopardized the entire prison and violated countless ethics laws. You should be put away.
project was classified. How did you find out about it?
A few prisoners escaped and found their way here. Scared half to death, rambling on about secret experiments and war games.
Spare me the show. The Republic has poured countless resources into containing these degenerates. It's high time we got something in return.
And we have. Project Noble Focus has given us a world of insight into the different species' strengths and limitations. Just think, entire campaigns planned with each species' capabilities in mind, our wartime efficiency was skyrocketing.
Project drove the Rat-Attacky to murder. That should tell you something.
Yeah, the Rat-Attacky is some tough customers. Lesson learned. Whatever your feelings, this project and our involvement in it needs to remain classified.
Think of the backlash if this gets out. Every planet in the Republic will be up in arms. Entire systems could secede over this. Surely a few dead convicts aren't worth all that.
Don't use the Republic to cover up your part in this. You broke the law.
That's right. It might get ugly, but the Republic needs to hear about this. I expect to see you back here real soon, Senator.
We'll see.
That settles that. Now to bigger concerns. We've got trouble in the maximum security wing. General Skybus says some unidentified species is tearing through his men. The deep prison is where the true horrors of Belsavis lie. If Skyless can't stop them, all this will have been for nothing. All of them.
Let's go to the main quest, because the planetary quest takes us to the next region. $51, 2 more levels, and I gain a new talent, which is passive, but yeah, it is better than this one. Have to go up. Yep. Where is it? Is it up or is it down? That's a trooper face. Prison lockout. Really? Now, what will I do after I finish this? Well, I do have some plans, honestly. I will really like to finish the main story with my Jedi Knight. After that, I think I will take a break for one or 2 weeks. And after that, I will continue, as I said, with the main storyline as we go into the expansion of this game. The first expansion, second, and so on. And in those 2 weeks, I think I will try and play Black Desert with a new class, that is the Jedi. so I really need a break, honestly. And see what that class is all about. Now I've been thinking about doing playthrough with that class, but honestly, Black Desert is not that depth when it comes to storyline. Especially when all you do in that game is grind. And most of the quests are just, well, press a R button or X button to continue.
I fixed all the monitoring stations. Locate Dr. Ganto.
Scanning now. Crew tracking signal. He and his team are in an underground containment vault. Sending you the coordinates now. I hope you get there before credits.
So yeah, that's my objective, honestly. Yes, it does have some story. What the? And which quest is it over there? Oh, got it. It does have some depth, not too big depth. Black Desert story it does have, but honestly it's so badly written that you hardly ever understand something about it. Your character never talks, for example. Most of the NPC, they don't talk, only some. So there is no play. You're not feeling like, oh my god, so role playing. No. So yeah, too bad, because that game has one of the best graphics ever. I mean, ever. If this game will have that graphics that it is in Black Desert, this game, in my opinion, will be skyrocketing. But well, it is what it is. But most of the Korean games does have great graphics card, and unfortunately they lack in storytelling a lot. So yeah, what can I say? Weird mobs. Annoying little pricks that they try to go behind me. Imperial fanatic. We don't have time for this. Another commander.
You're fast, but not fast enough. Executor Kranos is gone.
Let me guess, another crazy Imperial?
You blessed Colonel Harith with a glorious death. We are grateful.
Great, another lunatic. Want me to bless you too?
If you're looking for death, I'm happy to oblige.
You mock what you do not understand. Like the Emperor, we draw power from the suffering and death of others. These scientists are not hostages. They are fuel to feed us as we strike you down.
Oh, come on. God damn it. Come on, game. I have only saved one. Because my jump was not ready. The other guy does not die, I don't know what. Weird.
You can come. We owe you our lives.
That was amazing. Outnumbered, outgunned, but those Imperials never stood a chance.
Pat, how did you see that?
Saw the whole fight in the security hall. Pretty incredible. I've seen some good fights.
I don't need compliments. I need to know where Executive Kranos went.
Kranos is what Imperials told you. He took Dr. Benjamin.
Took him? His tracking chip said it's right there.
The SID carved out of the doctor's skin and threw it in the corner. He screamed the whole time.
What kind of monster butchers have this prisoner like that?
The kind who plans to destroy the planet?
You have to find Dr.
Good point.
Our project is too important to fall into enemy hands.
I think you better tell me what your team's been up to.
Studying unknown alien technology in the prison's lower levels. The power core alone is astonishingly complex.
I thought the Republic built this prison complex.
No, only the upper levels. The rest was built thousands of years ago. We stumbled across it by accident and claimed it for ourselves. There were sealed containment vaults we haven't even opened yet. We've only just started examining the power core, but the energy it produces seems almost limitless.
If Kranos gets to that power core, what's the worst he could do?
If the core was reached, the resulting blast would rip Belsavis apart, but the Imperials would be killed too.
All we have to do is find Kranos before he gets our team in the research vault.
Wait. There's more. Our team created a number of advanced warfare prototypes by combining Republic and alien technology. When the Empire attacked, we hid the weapons in one of the vaults near the Republic settlement. If the prisoners find them,
I think I can spare a few minutes to keep deadly weapons out of criminal hands.
You'll be saving thousands of people.
As bad as that sounds, Kranos is worse.
You're a Jedi. You can't turn your back on this.
Beck is right. I can't let good men and women die.
You can secure the prototypes and still catch up with Kranos. I know it.
So yeah. I have to go here first, and after that I guess over there. Yep. They should really redo the maps, honestly. Now, don't get me wrong, Black Desert is still not a bad game. but its strong point is not the storyline at all. It has, but it does have some storyline. I cannot say it doesn't, but the storytelling is extremely bad and confusing at hell. I mean, like, there are at their company different teams that all write different things, and when everyone is done, okay, let's put them all together, and it got absolutely no point. You do not understand nothing. You need to watch other people's videos that have done some research about it, and only then you go, hey, look at that. Look at that. So this is how the story unfolds. Well, it did get better over the years, because when that game was first released, it got absolutely no storyline at all. But it's still extremely confusing. But as I said, that game, its strong points, it is not its storytelling, but its endless grind and extremely good looking characters. That is what most people do. Some people just enjoy grinding constantly for endless and endless hours. Ah, the pigs! I'm fighting the pigs. I guess I'm eating ham. Okay, that is done.
That should stop any prisoners from getting their hands on these weapons.
Thanks. I know some prisoners will do a lot of damage with those things. I never really believed the stories about Jedi until now.
I still need to get to the research vault and rescue Dr. Gantrow.
I don't have comm access to the lower levels. You'll be on your own. Good luck, Jedi. We're on counting on you.
So yeah, as I said, there is absolutely no point in trying to do a full playthrough on the new class, honestly, because, well, all I do is running around like a... What the? Ah, the Tauntaun. Nice. As I said, I'm just running around and press RR, I think it is R or E key, anyway, to skip the quest, to take the quest, go kill, return, report, and repeat. Until I'm level 60, I think, or 59, and after that, the last 2 levels, I just grind mobs. I can do a video of me grinding the mobs with the new class, honestly. But it's boring. It is boring even for me. I know there are a lot of Twitch streamers out there that grind, but you know.
You've already gained access to the maximum security ring. Impressive. I didn't expect my men to kill you, but I was hoping they'd slow you down.
You're never going to reach the Rakata power core, Kranis.
The Force is a powerful ally, but I have my own resources. And more than one plan to destroy this world. My commanders are planting explosives along the volcanic rift. The detonation will trigger cataclysmic eruptions. Geysers of molten lava will kill millions, including you.
Why don't you tell me this and give me a chance to prevent it?
I intend to give the Emperor a much greater gift than the lives of Belsavis. Destroying the volcanic rifts is merely insurance.
This is just a distraction.
One you cannot afford to ignore. Not unless you want the Emperor to win. If you're going to stop my commandos, I suggest you hurry. I'll press on without you. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, typical. Ah, again the next Tauntaun. An ugly little mount, isn't it? Look at those tiny arms. It is like a big squirrel. Okay, I have to go first over here. And then over there. Do I have to go over here? Ah, to report to that general. Yeah. So yeah. I can do that, honestly. It's not a big deal. But yeah. We'll see. I do have some videos of the Black Desert, how you can fish, farm, and do some daily quests to gain the Karak ship.
Just hurts. Try not to breathe, son. Ribs broken, almost punctured your lung. Gonna try and move it.
General Skylast, we lost the bridge. Enemy smashed through, heading right for us.
Well,
We couldn't hold them long. Tell everyone to fall back. We'll make our stand here.
Welcome to the fight for Belsavis, Master Jedi.
You're just in time to be torn apart by a horde of escaped warmongers.
You'll need to be more specific. What are we dealing with here?
Imperials got careless, opened something they shouldn't have, unleashed an entire army on us. Some species we've never seen. They're called SWTOR, remnants of a galaxy-spanning civilization predating the Republic. Couldn't play nice and got sentenced here. Permanently.
If the Republic didn't lock them up, then who did?
Species even older than the SWTOR. Had the right notion keeping them here. Too bad it didn't take. These SWTOR are relentless. Been hammering us non-stop. Won't be long before they overrun us. We needed a diversion. Something to put them on the defensive and solve the momentum. That's where you come in.
Take the fight to them? Wasted. It just won't work.
It's a long shot, but it's all we've got.
We've pinpointed two potential targets. The supply depot and an outpost housing some of the SWTOR's key leaders. Getting either of those ought to draw their warriors back and allow us to retake some ground.
The SWTOR will do nothing without chain of command.
They're holed up in an outpost right now, probably planning something horrible for us.
Kill every last one of them. Still looking to go after the supply depot. Dangerous, but
every bit helps.
See if I can get some more answers about these SWTOR while you're out. Good on him.
Where do I have to go? Oh, over there. Okay, let's first do that. So yeah, as I said, I did play that game. Mostly just for free to play, but if you want to go, I don't know, against the top dogs on that game, you have to bring out your credit cards, honestly, because the rolls on the gear on that game are extremely low, and it is much cheaper to just buy the gear you want from the auction house. But honestly, I do not recommend at all. There is absolutely no point. If you don't want to be top dog, just let it be. Now, Pearl Abyss gives costumes every month, free costume every month. So, I don't see any point of you trying and... Why is he here? He's a sage. Weird.
You'll live.
Another one. Damn, there are a lot of players around here, doesn't it? So yeah, no point. In my opinion, in most of the games that you can buy gear, just don't buy it unless you want to be top dog on that game. Just leave it be, honestly. And to be top dog on most of the games, you have to spend a lot of time and money, and you have to search for guilds. That all of this requires a lot of time, and in my opinion it is not worth it at all. Unless you really find a game that you really do enjoy and only play that game, maybe that. Okay. I have to use a security terminal. Got it. Locate the top country.
I presume.
You arrived just in time. That beast was about to eat me alive.
You look like you've been tortured.
Just give it a class. First he popped out my tracking chip, then he forced me to give him the codes to the security vault. Kratos took the key to the prison's power core. He intends to destroy it. Do you have any idea what that means?
You can explain the power core, Doctor.
The power core derives energy from hyperspace itself. A detonation will send shockwaves at light speed. Belsavis' destruction is only the beginning. The shockwaves will annihilate this entire system and consume the ones adjacent to it. Trillions will die.
You know a lot. I don't understand why Kranz didn't kill you.
He thought it would be more amusing to let the crews out here devour me. He's no need. Single inside one of the impulse until the Republic regains control.
Stay close. I'll get you to safety.
Get to the empty containment vault. I'll be right behind. I'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive. Thank you. Stop Kranus before he detonates the power core. For all our sakes.
Easy. Ah, the elevator. My biggest enemy. Oh, finally. Dark Lord Band. I've been waiting for this a lot of time. And now I get to buy it, finally. And with that, I think I've bought everything I need from the cartel market. Should I buy it on my Jedi Knight or... I do not know. What else? Ah, I have to defeat the leaders and destroy the equipment also. Or where is the equipment? Don't know. I think it is another place. Oh, typical. And one more leader. Finally. Well, the sword is not... I'm not a big fan of that sword, but the costume is extremely nice. Especially if you're a Sith warrior or a Dark Jedi. Oh, I don't know, you can color it any way you want it. Yay, I finally caught the elevator. Finally. I can't mount. Why not? Why? And let's destroy the gear also, because I don't know, why not? Oh, come on, god damn it, game. Every goddamn time. This is so extremely annoying. This is the most annoying thing in games ever. That any enemy can unmount you. Why? Stop forcing people to spend more time than they should. I'm unmounted, I have to kill the enemies, I have to mount again and again and again and again and again. I would rather just spend that time, I don't know, questing, farming, anything else. Just die already. Of course I can't mount, because reason. Teleport, thank you. Weird mount.
You did it and then some. With their leaders dead, their supplies destroyed, the SWTOR are in a bad way. Pull it back now. Should give us time to catch our breath. Thanks.
What else can you tell me about these SWTOR?
You've probably guessed the Republic didn't build this place. It was constructed thousands of years ago by a species called the Rakata. The Rakata hated the SWTOR. Wrote about them like they were a plague. Waged a war that engulfed the entire galaxy. In the end, the SWTOR were nearly wiped out. The few 100,000 survivors brought here to be locked away in stasis.
If only the Imperials had known how dangerous the SWTOR were.
Idiots were so giddy about making life difficult for us, they didn't notice all the do not open signs. The SWTOR covered half the galaxy in their heyday, and they'll pick up right where they left off if they ever escape. Your raid caught them off guard. They're crippled, chilled. Now is the time to press our advantage and halt their advance for good.
I trust you have a strategy.
Naturally. We've traced the bulk of the SWTOR's combat activity back to a small cavern. We think they're using it as a command station. Whoever's in there is coordinating the SWTOR's entire offensive. It's our best shot at taking out their leadership. I want you to take it.
You're putting a lot of trust in me. I won't let you down.
There's a lot of extra comm chatter coming out of that station. Not sure what all the commotion is about, but we can't wait to find out. Find the station, take out the leadership. Then, maybe we can go back to pushing the Imperials off this rock.
Okay. Plant mount, as always. Oh, come on, don't tell me. Everything is frozen. Weird planet. Frozen. Up but down. A lot of volcanoes activity. Okay, I have to go down there. And of course there are a lot of enemies. And of course they had to reset my camera again. Twice in a row. God damn it. Finally.
Face to the dark side, have they? How enlightening. Killing me will bring them further down the path.
Your fight is with me now.
Don't waste words on these vermin. Kill them and be done with it.
He may be a Sith, but I won't just sit by and let you butcher him.
Come on, who paralyzed me?
Maybe trespassing done maybe for cost in pay. Very eloquent, very scary. Now die. You've considerable skill, but extra are hardly the deadliest things in these catacombs. You should run along before you hurt yourself.
What's a SWTOR doing in SWTOR territory?
One of their castes has considerable mastery over the Force, but the mental capacity of a boulder. I hoped to exploit that. The galaxy is cluttered enough without another faction vying for power. I suppose I'll have to purge these extra myself, otherwise they might very well destroy your republic. And then what would I have to look forward to?
Well, now.
The SWTOR general is dead, but he mentioned something about awakening a world razor that would destroy us all.
The world razor? He said that? So many things to do. This is bad.
Have you heard about the world razor before?
Just rumors. Not from the most reliable sources, mind you. A few things everything through babbling about it. You barely understand a word they said, much less when they started it. Not about this thing in the planet's core. The planet was massive. It was over the galaxy. I thought it was just superstitious nonsense.
You didn't even bother looking into it?
We were too busy fighting prisoners, Imperials, and genocidal monsters to confirm a few spook stories. If this world razor actually exists, waking it up is probably the worst thing the Ishkar can do. You gotta stop them. Best place to start is the deep prison. All kinds of ancient monstrosities sealed away down there. You'll be on your own, though. Watch yourself.
Okay, let's teleport. Okay, got it. Let's teleport back over here then. And the last part of this planet. Use the holoterminal and got it. Prime Evil Sentinel droid. Well,
You made it. Good. Listen, you're possibly leading on this world razor. We got droids that have a large contingent of Ishkar headed for the prison bottles. It would be sorcery. Very dangerous. Looking by another that Ishkar's big dark. Gold claw. If there are any involved, it's sure that they're up to something.
Sounds like you've run into the SWTOR claw before.
He's still dozens of mine. We'll never go over the little Ishkar on a galaxy-conquering spree. The Ishkar are gonna need one heck of a trump card if they want off this run. None of these on the world razor. Dug up some records on the thing. Very apocalyptic. Saw phrases like destroyer of planets and eater of stars more often than I'd like.
What could the Ishkar possibly gain by releasing something like that?
They have two things on their minds: escape and genocide. Seems the world razor will facilitate both. Overheard some Ishkar com chatter. Something about disabling a fail-safe. Could be our ticket to stopping all this nonsense. The transmission came from a nearby cave. Lots of Ishkar assembling there. Gonna need you down there to see what this fail-safe is all about.
Whatever the Ishkar are up to, I'll put a stop to it.
This mission will take you deeper into Belsavis than anyone's gone. It's a dangerous world down there, but the Republic, maybe the galaxy, is counting on you. Good luck.
Well, that is a lot of pressure, isn't it? That and that. Just die. Come on. Elite soldier, my ass. This planet is so long, honestly. It's just like Corellia.
All this time I thought I was looking for a device, not a person. There aren't many who would condemn themselves to a long time of captivity.
Malgadres pastiatan el bines per costinti. Carissa, Digimata, Hegemotor.
How did the Ashko find out about the burning way?
Mire, Debres, yes, Gerard, Carissa. Anfange Kieskin, Gerard, Lege Yastardinte. Edora, Tonete Lord, Sabian Secretors, Telegrafia.
Well, look at that. Not all the Rakata are lunatics, I guess. And I'm level 50. And I still not gain any at 51. Got it. And both of them are over there. So let's do this and finish this. Yes, you die if you jump into the lava. So don't do it. I am already bored of this planet, honestly. Just a big boy up here. Not much else. Of course it is not phased. Why should it be? God damn it. Stop, goddamn reset my camera. They are all spread out and same shit.
Jut Intel, Medek Dres Pasiat Dan Indi, for cost in pain. Zinies Jur Drukan Zasbro, Lihidan Mata Yeskija.
Your plan ends here.
Oh, come
Now
on.
this is priceless. Backed into a corner surrounded by filth. Looks awfully familiar.
There you are. I knew I saved your skin for a reason.
I make a point of settling my debts, as these creatures are about to find out.
Bafok Bahora Kies Bi Elmo, Indisor Mahefne.
Sabers, I didn't come all this way to chat. I didn't strike deals with planet-killing monsters. I came here to activate the Burning Way, not destroy it. But on what note?
Well, that is done.
We're getting rather good at killing these things, aren't we? Miserable worm died before he could realize the utter futility of his dreams.
I'm sure you'll find a way to cope with the disappointment.
I'm nothing if not adaptive. I suppose there are plenty more of these Eshka brutes to slaughter. Surely one of them can give me the despair I'm looking for.
Well, have fun. What can I say? And of course, they have respawn. Now the camouflage unfortunately only lasts for 6 seconds. And it is way too low in my opinion. If you want to actually farm flashpoints in this game, I highly recommend that you play with a cloaking class. For the Republic, I think it is the smuggler, one of those, and the shadow from the consular. Same goes with the Sith Empire classes. Just pick one that can go into shadows or cloaking, and you can farm endless. or you can choose a second class. For example, with these combat styles, the first one is Sentinel, and I think the second one I would not know what to choose. But it will be a cloaking class, either a Sith or a Shadow. But there is no rush because it is still the same story. Even if your secondary class, it's one that you have not done the main class for that class. It is very weird. Where is that goddamn elevator? Finally. Sorry about that. I am almost done. Oh, god damn it. Of course, there is a long corridor. Yes, it is. And I all over. Jedi Slayer, oh great, yeah sure, why not. Finally.
You're too late. The Jedi Knight charge is in place. Even you won't be able to stop them all in time.
The power of the lightsaber is stronger than you think. You will know that if you can feel the force.
We're all going to die here. The difference is, I'll live again.
Better late than never. It's over, Krennis. Don't be a fool. Surrender.
For the Emperor's glory, die and be reborn.
God damn! I do not have that throwing yet. And let's disable those. Stop resetting my camera. God damn game. One. Oh, I gain minutes. Yeah. Or not. And there it is, the last one. This was a long planet, honestly.
Colonel Bartiv? With Kranis out of the way, I think I can spare a few moments.
Hey, finally, so where do I have to go? Oh, that's a lot of money. But I have to go here first and report that.
There you are. You were getting worried. Thought maybe I'd send you to your death down there.
General Skyless told me about the World Racer. I can't believe something like that's been done in the vaults this whole time.
So what happened? Did you stop the World Racer?
The World Racer's been sealed. We won't be going anywhere for a long time.
Knew I could count on you. Fine work out there.
I can't thank you enough for all your contributions.
You've done the Republic a real service.
Project Noble Focus would still be up and running if you hadn't exposed Senator Kudos to stop those rat tactics.
You even took out Gorklaw. Good riddance, I say. Better let you get it coming.
Guess that puts an end to the SWTOR's plans once and for all.
Hate to be an optimist, but it looks like it. Still plenty of stragglers, but with Gorklaw dead, a lot of them started killing each other. Weird, but I can't complain. Bottom line, help us out there. The Republic owes you one.
And the planetary arc is done, and now let's go and report our main story.
Greetings. You were recruited from among the travelers.
Where do I have to go?
Did you see down there?
It's a big map, honestly.
part of? I was told you wanted to see me. First, let me express my gratitude. Your actions saved many Republic soldiers. I'm always glad to help the Republic Army. Some of my superiors don't trust your order. They'll have to revise their opinions after this. I won't waste your time, but there's something I need you to clear up for me. My forces apprehended this prisoner during the riots. I need to know why one of the galaxy's worst criminals was helping you. I thought Pat was one of the guards. You're telling me he's one of the inmates?
It's true. I came here a decade ago as a prisoner, and I deserved it. I did things you don't want to know about. Being on Belsavis, surrounded by scum just like me, it opened my eyes. Even if I could never leave here, I could still change. It took years, but I did it. The warden made me an honor regard. Said I earned that.
You worked hard to turn your life around, and he rewarded you for it.
I'm trying to make up for the terrible things I've done. The warden gave me that chance.
So you claim. Unfortunately, we have no evidence to support your story. It's possible the records were destroyed in all the chaos. However, it's also possible you're lying. What were his crimes? Why is Pat imprisoned for life on Belsavis? Only the most vicious and dangerous criminals end up here. Take the worst crimes you can imagine and multiply them by 1,000.
I'm not like that anymore. I helped you.
Now you see my dilemma. I don't want to imprison someone who doesn't deserve it, but I don't want to set a criminal free. I couldn't have completed my mission without Pack. He signed his freedom. I'm not authorized to let Pack leave Belsavis, but I can see that he is restored to his guard status.
This means everything to me. Thank you both.
I'm sure you have business elsewhere. Thank you again for everything you did here.
Well, that was simple enough. Use your SWTOR terminal. Can I go straight at my ship with this or not? Yes, I can.
Master SWTOR, Executor Kranis and his followers are dead. Belsavis is safe.
The galaxy is in your debt once again, but I fear this is far from over.
The Emperor would never devote all his resources to Belsavis. We must find his other targets.
There is a rumor of high-ranking Sith gathering at a remote Imperial space station, allegedly on the Emperor's orders. One of our best scouts volunteered to investigate. He's disappeared.
Sounds like there's truth to this rumor. Tell me everything.
Jomar Chol attempted to infiltrate the Imperial space station where the Sith are meeting, and hasn't checked in since. I know you and Jomar have had differences, but I believe he's onto something.
If the Emperor is involved, this may reveal his plans.
This is worth pursuing.
I'm transmitting coordinates to
No
the space
kidding.
station. I have no advice for getting inside.
Leave that to me.
May the Force be with you.
Yay! Finally. So, unless you don't want to find the storyline of my companion, this is why I'll end this video. Thanks again. And if you still want to find the story of my companions, well, stay a little longer.
So, when do I get my own Padawan? Always wanted to be a teacher. When Master SWTOR thinks you're ready for the responsibility, she'll tell you. Get a good word from you and speed that along. Here, pretend you're my Padawan. Got a hypothetical moral dilemma for you. Say you could only save the Republic or the Jedi Order. Which would you choose and why? Don't think. Answer. That's too big a question not to put a little thought into. This is too late. The Jedi Order and the Republic are both dead. Happy? Correct answer was Jedi Order, by the way. Without us around to protect it, the Republic can't survive. Jedi can exist without the Republic, but not the other way around? Interesting notion. Puts this war in perspective, doesn't it? We're not fighting for them. They're fighting for us. This teaching thing's fun. Have to do it again sometime.
Well, that was easy. Like Sergeant Trask.
Master Jedi,
I'm aware that my recent military record might raise some concerns. I want to reassure you that my strike fatality rates have not consistently been this high.
So you only lose all of your men some of the time.
The first squad I commanded after making sergeant was sent to 3 POWs being held at a small Imperial outpost. Intel said the place would be lightly manned. Most of the Imperials wouldn't arrive for another 24 hours, and Intel was wrong.
The outpost wasn't lightly manned, or the POWs weren't being held there.
The Imperials sent their reinforcements a day early. When my squad broke into the outpost, we were outnumbered 10 to 1. We were outmanned and outgunned, but we achieved our objective. Freed all the POWs, and came out alive. My squad's casualty rate was 97.4%, but we had no fatalities.
It's impressive that anyone made it out there with those odds.
They were good soldiers, far better than any others I had under my command. Our mission was accomplished without permanent loss to public resources. That squad was effectively trained, and as a result, we achieved victory much more efficiently.
They must have been remarkable soldiers.
They are. Good soldiers are a resource. Yes, their loss damages war effort, but they are meant to be used. Victory for the Republic is worth any cost. Master Jedi, our downtime has had a positive impact on my battle readiness. I believe I'm 14.2% more prepared for combat now.
It's good to know you've been using your time wisely, Sergeant.
I've had a lot of time to think. I've forgotten what that was like.
Relax while you can, Sergeant. There's more fighting ahead.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been thinking about my original squad. I haven't seen any of them since we liberated that POW camp. They seem to be on active duty, but I can't find any mention of commendations or recognition. They should be decorated soldiers.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Carson, Naja, Becker, that whole squad is simply lost.
I almost believe that you consider those soldiers people.
They'd be most valuable to the Republic deployed on the front. It just doesn't make sense to me. Finally tracked down my old squad mates, Master Jedi. Wishing I had them. General Garza recruited them into the Special Forces Black Ops program. But now, they're in a detention facility on their own, convicted of war crimes.
War crimes are a serious charge. How did your old squad go from being heroes to convicted criminals?
Black Ops doesn't make heroes. It trains killers. If the right targets die, no one complains. They renamed my old squad the Surgeons, tasked them with destabilizing the Empire's command structure by removing its best leaders. But the Surgeons didn't just target Imperial commanders. They went after the officers' families. They wanted to send the enemy a message.
Killing women and children is never acceptable.
Good soldiers know what acceptable targets are. This wouldn't have happened on my watch. The detention center's warden says my old squad mates are serving life sentences. They're young. That's a lot of years of spent in cages. The next time I get nostalgic and curious, Master Jedi, give me a planet to invade.
Okay. Not over there, man. Over here and talk with him.
Old Doc thought he'd been more of a lover than a fighter. But I had to up my game since he came around. It's not easy looking good when you're fighting next to a Jedi.
I figured out the trick.
Care to clue me in before our next big battle?
Let's just say I'm getting a new nickname. Dr. Knockout. Yep. Next time we're surrounded by the scum of the galaxy, they're gonna be sorry they met me. I don't believe this. We missed the party of the balloon last night. It's all about all that music, dancing, attractive people. We could have been a part of it if he hadn't been on the wrong side of the galaxy, saving everyone's lives as usual. 2 heroes of the Republic would have been colossal at that shindig. Infinite opportunities for romance. What I made.
Just think how much more colossal will be at these parties once the Empire is defeated.
More admirers than we'll ever have time for. Anything extra is just wasteful.
I'm proud of my life, and I'm spending with people who enjoy running around on exploding planets.
All I want is to abuse our fame, just for one night. That's wrong.
Sometimes, sometimes.
Your people speaking of the Empire sound like a distorted echo. When I was born, we thought the rest of the galaxy to be mystery and legend. We've been alone for 1,000 years.
What was it like? I can't even imagine.
We were what you made us.
In my youth, Jedi were how we threatened our children. Obey your masters or the Jedi will obliterate you.
For thousands of years, we had total control of 100 star systems. Then the Jedi drove us to the farthest fringe of the galaxy.
That was generations ago. Do people really still care?
Did your people still care to fear us when we re-emerged? This is hardly worth debating. I gain nothing from understanding how your Republic's fools view the galaxy. I am surprised that once your council finishes its brainwashing, any Jedi has a spine left to oppose the Emperor. Perhaps you are young enough to still cultivate the strength of the Sith.
Revan, the Exile, and I were all Jedi trained. We all resisted the Emperor. What Sith have done so?
That was a surprise. In 3 centuries, I expected to see one test his strength against the Dark Lord. But those strong enough to challenge him are killed young, or co-opted into the Dark Council. Perhaps you're right. Jedi strengths are different, not necessarily lesser.
Well, look at that. He said I was right.
I do not know how more to prepare you to face the Emperor. What does your training mean? All I know of Jedi ways is from Revan. Surely they have changed in 300 years.
How does someone become the Emperor's wrath?
There has only ever been one. My training as a Sith was not far different than a Coromant today. Only my vision set me apart, made him bring me before the Emperor. In his presence, I first saw who he was and what he planned.
You must have taken great will to conceal such thoughts.
Showing anything but submission would have been my death. I alone could not defeat him, so I chose to wait for one who could. I thought Revan and the Jedi Exile were my chance.
Revan and the Jedi Exile are legends. What were they like?
It should not have surprised anyone that Revan turned Sith. He knew you cannot fight the dark side without understanding it. The Exile was hard to read. Even with all she had done, she never trusted herself. With Revan, she was his student again. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the Exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
Is that what he made you as executioner?
The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.
Well, now we have learned even more.
What have you got for me? Only a few dozen senators have access to those accounts. One of them must be an Imperial spy. Until we find out who hired the bounty hunter and why, we can't be sure of anything. This casts a bad light on the entire Senate. Until we know who's responsible, I don't want this to leak out.
And that is done. Now guys, this is all in this video. On my next video I will I'll continue my main quest, and if there is a time we will also do the planet, I think Vors, it is next on my radar. So I'm just selling all of this junk whatever. No, let's leave that over there. And thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time with the content, as we see where our main story takes us. Thanks again, and may the force be with you. Bye bye.